there hasn't been a confirmed cause of Nolan Wells unaliving as of yet. But again, my opinion, it's just my opinion. Don't be mad. I feel like he was out there lit. It's Horn Island. It's Horn Island. Turned up all the way. Give me another brew. Let me hit that J. Yo, I gotta take a dump. I gotta go take a dump. And he had to go out there, use the restroom, right? Ventured too far out in the water and, you know, got caught in the undercurrent, you guys. That's just my opinion. Again, you don't have to believe that opinion. I know some of you guys is out here saying, hey, Jig. Nah, Jig. Bart put him in a rear naked choke, Jig. Stop the cat, man. They had that boy on the boat. You heard him saying his name. Damn it, Bart. Why another one, Bart? This is the third one, Bart. We can't have any friends that don't look like us, Bart. Why'd you do it? God damn it, Bart. Damn. Another one? Bart, you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop. Why you choke Nolan out and unalive him? You know you're foul, man. Come on, Bart. We gotta cover this up. I know some of y'all believe that's what happened, but it's definitely not what happened, you guys. Let's go.
Now, Benjamin Crump is not standing by this phone call.
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our village pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership. Shut the fuck up!
And it has gone all over the place. It has gone viral. That is the audio that we're talking about. That Bart, who was seen by people on both sides, says no conversation like that took place. Nolan Wells was not on that boat. And he had nothing to do with anything that happened to Nolan Wells, though he knew him and liked him.
Yeah, and Chris, I can add more. I saw the video of him on the boat during the phone call.
Was Nolan Wells on the boat?
No, he's not on the boat. Y'all check this out. If you need custom shirts, hats, or
he's not on the boat, you guys. No, he's not on the boat. He said it. No, he was not on the boat. Nah, Jig. Nah, Jig. Yeah, I know Officer Tatum is a coon, man. Why y'all relying on him, man? He ain't even a real officer, man. And when he was on duty, he used to profile BOK people, man. He don't even like black people, man. He want to change his skin color, man. He's going through bleaching right now, man. Why you like that guy, man? He's a piece of crap, man. They need to take his whole channel down, Jig. You know he ain't for the people, man. Come on, man. Stop it, Jig.
And check us out today. This phone call. Now, Benjamin Crump is not standing by this phone call. Or the
what phone call?
He's not standing by the translation.
Oh, so the CETO, yeah, just give people context.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, the CETO call.
So one of the kids, I think it was Warren, right, makes a phone call to CETO, says, my boat's taking on water.
Wyatt.
Wyatt, sorry.
Yes,
Wyatt makes the phone call. He sounds calm. Well, if his boat was sinking, why was he calm? As a boater, okay, there's taking on water and there's sinking. They're different things. These guys party a lot. They know the boat well. They got a lot of people sitting on the boat. He is calm because he was calm. And it becomes very irrelevant in one moment. And he's talking to CETO. He says, I have an account. Why? Because CETO is going to charge you different. And they're going to come at a different rate based on whether or not you have an account and what level the account is than if you're just calling. Believe me, I know this. So, no offense to CETO, I'm a member. He is...
Hold up, bro. He wasn't calm or panicked. He was drunk. Yeah, he was lit. 1,000%, man. You know how they get down on Horn Island, bro. You know how they get down on Horn Island, brother. Like, stop. We know for a fact they out here turned up. It's Horn Island, bro. It's Horn Island, bro. We're lit. It's Horn Island. Come on, man. We know how they get down. We know how they get down. It's Horn Island, brother. Respectfully. They out there lit for sure. But he was calm. He was calm. He said, shut the F up. And he actually was, you know, conversating with the young lady on the phone. He wasn't frantic. But again, there was a lot going on with trying to recover the boat and make sure it didn't, you know, it didn't perish. So,
okay. So, no offense to CETO, I'm a member. He is very calm. Okay. Now comes this sweetened version of the audio. And a woman makes the case, and she sounds very well versed in audio editing. She did this, she did that, she did this, she did that. And then with an adjoining transcript, there seems to be a background conversation.
Thank you, Mary
That
Beth.
is of a completely different tone and tenor than the phone call from Wyatt. Wyatt, as I said, that's how he is. In the background, there seems to be a conversation, according to the transcript, yelling at this guy, Bart, and what happened to Nolan and what's going
Damn
on.
it,
Nolan,
Bart!
wake up, and this and that. It sounds like someone's dead or dying on the boat with them. And it has gone all over the place. It has gone viral. That is the audio that we're talking about. Counsel Russ Latino for Bart Ermiston Jr., who is the Bart, who got on the boat to help them with the draining and towed them to let water come out of the boat. And then they were okay, and they can't.
Hold on, Mr. Latino, you guys. Mr. Latino, again, shout out to him for representing Bart, you know, and stepping up and being a voice for Bart as legal counsel. Mr. Latino, he always has this look like if the camera is near him, he got this look on his face like he's always doing this. Don't he look like he about to fart, you guys? Like, he always got this fart look on his face, you guys.
For Bart Ermiston Jr., who is the Bart, who got on the boat to help them with the draining and towed them to let water come out of the boat, and then they were okay, and they canceled the sea tow call. That Bart, who was seen by people on both sides, says no conversation like that took place. Nolan Wells was not on that boat. And he had nothing to do with anything that happened to Nolan Wells, though he knew him and liked him.
Yeah, and Chris, I can add more. I saw the video of them on the boat during the phone call. Now,
Thank you, Sandy.
I can't. I presented it in part. It's the one that you see all over TMZ,
Thank
all
you,
over the
Better
news.
Davis.
It has the Officer Tatum on it, and you see a quick glimpse of that boat. Well, I have the full video, and the only reason that I don't want to put the video out and the lawyers are against it because there's other people that's not involved in this that are featured on the video.
Was Nolan Wells on the boat?
No, he's not on the boat. And the pan, let me tell you, it's interesting, right? These kids, this is my perception for what I see on the boat.
Hold on, you guys, real quick. He's saying that Nolan, he has a full video. Again, he put out the little the snippet, as we seen right there. Then you got people who saying, yo, Jig, look at the video real close. You can see Nolan's hand rise up. He's down there, Jig. After Bart choked him out, he was unconscious. Then he woke up. He woke up after being choked out. And after waking up, he put his hand up. Then it came down, Jig. Just zoom in on it, Jig. You gonna see him, man. He was on the boat, man. Bart choked him out, man. Then they pushed him over and they said, damn it, Bart. I'm saying, I looked at that. We zoomed in on it. It was not a hand, you guys. It wasn't. So he was not on the boat like Officer Tatum is saying.
Oh, and the pan, let me tell you, it's interesting, right? These kids, this is my perception for what I see on the boat. They're having a good time. I would argue that some of them are having such a good time that half of the people are concerned and half of the people don't know what's going on. There's two boats. There's the boat that Bart is running to tow, and there's the boat that Warren and them are on. And some people are having such a good time that they're like joking about it. They're not even.
Yo, they're lit, y'all. It's Horn Island, man. It's Horn Island. Forget the boat. The boat. The boat. The boat is taking water. We gonna give it down. We gonna let us all drown. The boat. Hey, man, turn that music up. Forget what you said. Shut the F up. Shut the F up. See, that's what was going on. That was going on, you guys. It was lit. He was trying to make sure the boat was good. Everybody else was partying, you guys.
Thinking it is happening. Boat that Warren and half of the people are concerned and half of the people don't know what's going on. There's two boats. There's the boat that Bart is running to tow, and there's the boat that Warren and them are on. And some people are having such a good time that they're like joking about it. They're not even thinking it is happening. And then you have, Warren's side or Wyatt's side where I can see Wyatt on the phone talking to Cito. Nolan is nowhere
Thank
to be
you,
found.
Katharina.
No activity is really going on the other boat.
So you don't see any corresponding activity that would
Katharina.
No.
suggest the urgency and the dialogue
No.
that is in the transcript
No.
of the sweetened audio.
No, there's a girl on that boat that's yelling because she's having a good time and she's screaming and she's talking loud or whatever. And I don't know if that translated to the phone call because she's on the opposite boat. And at one point in the video, the boats are together like this. Because people are trying to get on this boat to the other boat and do all that. And they're all having a good time, if you know what I'm saying. They had a good time out there. So
there is no...
You guys, what did I say? They're lit. They're lit. It's Horn Island, man. We're all going on the 4th next year. It's turned up. Horn Island, here we come, man. 4th of July. Get the boats, get the ice, get the brews. We're lit, y'all. 4th of July, 4th of July. You know they turned up automatically, you guys. They out of control out there. They're having a good time.
Because people are trying to get on this boat to the other boat and do all that. And they're all having a good time, if you know what I'm saying. They had a good time out there. So
there is no sign of distress.
No.
There is no kind of frantic or yelling or controversy.
No, it's what the yelling that I hear on the video is people seem to have a good time and they're yelling and saying all kind of crazy. They laughing and
that is the moment that he is calling Cito and being towed.
It has to be some portion of it. The video that I saw was, I think it was a Snapchat that somebody had taken, or they recorded somebody's Snapchat or something like that, and it's only like 36 seconds. But in this entire video, it pans from Bart's boat, it pans around, and there's some people's faces in there that are not involved at all, and so that's kind of why we didn't put it out without their permission. And then it pans over to Wyatt's boat, which is what I released, like a 3-second thing. It pans over to Wyatt's boat, and it comes back over to Bart's boat. So you can see 99%, you can see everybody that's on Wyatt's boat. You can see 99% of people that's on Bart's boat. Nobody's in distress. Some people are joking. They're like, what's going on?
What up, Axel? Thank you, Mima.
So it's not even the pandemonium.
What up, Axel? I see you.
That people think it is. It's literally Wyatt is driving the thing on the phone like this. Some people are working on the boat like this, and then on Bart's boat, people are laughing and joking and saying, I don't know, are they sinking? They sinking, this is crazy. I think they're sinking. You know, like, that's the kind of environment. So it's not even a panic. And here's the thing. People mad at me because I say this as if I'm making this up. Like, we sure.
Nah, Jig, he making it up, Jig. Jig, man, he an Uncle Tom, man. Understand, man, you heard about what go down in Mississippi. This dude's a straight Uncle Tom, Jim. You heard about the Jim Crow laws out there, man. They still got Jim Crow laws, man. He wasn't allowed to actually ride in the front with the YT people. He was supposed to be in another boat, a little paddle boat in the back. So when they noticed him, they had to do something to toss them over. They unalived them, man. That's how the Jim Crow laws work.
Video. The thing is that this is consistent with an account of 2 witnesses who spoke to police that said they saw Nolan on the island after this had already happened. So that confirms that what people are doing with this call is they're doing what we call confirmation bias. Now, this is why I disagree with the young lady, and I don't think she's professional at all in actually translating or doing whatever she claims she did with the audio.
Thank you, Duck.
Any audio technician that wants to give a fair forensic explanation of what's really on the audio will never put a transcript on the audio. That leads to confirmation bias.
What up, Rick? Thank you, Rick.
If I promise you right now, Chris,
what up, Denise?
if I did it, I almost had my team do it. Change out the words, put it out to the public, and when people see the words, they're gonna hear what what they think they saw.
There is a power of suggestion that goes to that, and that's why they have the sweetening experts, and then they have the dialogue experts.
Yeah, you can't.
It is interesting that I have not heard the family, or specifically Benjamin Crump as counsel, put out this call as proof of anything.
And let me tell you this: they not only didn't put it out as proof, Benjamin Crump on an interview, I forget the Black Vlog interview he just did recently. I think his most recent interview. He said, we're going to get our own experts to do this, which means that he did not validate or he did not think.
A lot of people went with that audio.
Yeah, he said that. He said that on the Art of Dialogue. We already played that. Thank you, Kathy. He said that on the Art of Dialogue that he's gonna get his own people. Thank you, Catherine. Appreciate you, Katharina. Everybody, put those dubs in the chat for Katharina for closing out that live. Go. Appreciate you, love. Appreciate you. And that's what I'm saying. Benjamin Crump ain't even validating that nonsense, you guys. He ain't even with that. He like, yo, you know what? Hey, even though we know the history of Mississippi, we cannot validate or authenticate or tolerate that CETO call without our own people doing a thorough investigation. So I'm going to get my own team involved, audio engineers brought in by my services. Make sure you send me my GoFundMe money, and I'm going to make sure it happened. Okay? BenjaminCrump.com.
So a lot of people with big platforms.
I know they did, and they were wrong. And I'm gonna tell you this, Chris. I'm being honest. Some people did it because they actually believed it, because they have no experience in investigations. They don't critically think about these things because they're not seeing that people can manipulate on such a scale. There are others that have ran with it because it's lucrative. If I go and put out Toe shows everything, Nolan Wells was dead on a boat, and I'm pushing it, I'm gonna get millions of views. And some people are like, I'd rather get the views knowing that I'm absolved of any responsibility because it's not my video. So I'm gonna push it until I can get enough of it, and then I'm gonna move on to something else and go, wow, we were lied to. That's crazy. It's like, no, a responsible investigator or a person that's doing due diligence will say, let me make sure that's what that says before I am caught pushing a audio that's saying that Nolan is being killed or he's dead on a boat, which implicates, I don't know, 7 people.
Exactly what I said, y'all. But now we got people coming up pushing these narratives. Listen, Jig, check out Jay Brown's TikTok page, man. He did an audio adjustment as well. You can even hear Nolan saying, "Mama, please, don't let him do me like this." Man, you can hear it, Jig. You gotta listen. He put the transcripts right there. So read the transcripts, then listen to it. You gotta listen to it with the AirPods, the first ever AirPods made for the iPhone, and you can hear everything crystal clear, Jig. Straight up, man. You can hear everything, brother.
That's saying that Nolan is being killed or he's dead on a boat, which implicates, I don't know, 7 people. So when and Chris, I listened to the audio. I said, I don't have a dog in the fight, man. I mean, I'm spending all of my own money to do all of this stuff.
Thank you, Vanna. Thank you, David.
I'm sitting here saying, I'm not going to look like a fool.
Thank you, Michelle.
I spent years building my platform. I'm not finna put fake stuff on my stuff and I'm not gonna put these boys on an interview and let them lie on my platform and then come to that they killed them. My family gotta eat at the end of the day. I'm not finna let them ruin my platform. So, but with all that being said, you know, I look at it and I listen to it and I said, listen, Brandon, see if you hear any of that, because this could be a lead. I don't hear that. Unless I'm reading a transcript, I don't hear that whatsoever. So at my investigatory skills and my training is like, hold off until you have an expert or you have something forensically done to that audio.
Thank you, Denise.
That will prove what it says in an unbiased way.
Thank you, Gigi.
And also, look, there's so many witnesses there. If Nolan was on that boat and something was done to him, there's no way. You're right about reticence of wanting to come forward, especially once the media circus started. But there's no way investigators don't have that.
No way. Here's the thing that I think that
there's no way investigators wouldn't have that. But Jig, man, Warren's mom is a judge, man. Soon as she heard that Bart choked out Nolan on the boat, she called the officers immediately. She said, yo, y'all know y'all gotta do me a favor. Remember when y'all beat that other kid up and I got y'all off? Y'all gotta get my boys out of this, man. I'm pulling some strings. Don't make me overturn that case when y'all beat bro down and put those bodies behind that office. Come on. That's why they did it, Jig. Come on, man.
come forward, especially once the media circus started. But there's no way investigators don't have that.
Oh,
No way.
100%. Here's the
No
thing
way.
here's the thing that I think that Nolan's parents and Benjamin Crump pushed in the beginning, which I think caused all this. Why wouldn't they just be honest and tell that law enforcement had spoke to 60 witnesses right when Nolan had died, 3 weeks before this? They acted as if the boys weren't cooperating. She said they pushed it out there that they lawyered up immediately. No, Warren is the only one that got a lawyer because his stepmom's a judge, and she's smart enough.
Nah, Jig, you heard what he said? Warren, bro. Warren got he's the first one, man. His mama's a judge, Jig. I told you she made a call. She called the law officers. She said, y'all know how y'all Rodney King bro, and I got y'all off. And y'all better make sure this don't stick. That's how they did it, Jig. They got strings, man. They puppeteers behind the scenes. It's Warren's mom, Bart, all them, man. They got long paper, man. They got old money, man. They got that old money out there in Mississippi, man. Slave money, y'all. Come on.
I let her kid go into the lion's den with no representation, which every parent, responsible parent who has the means to, will make sure your kid has a lawyer no matter what. The other boys didn't have a lawyer. They went and talked to police and did a computer voice stress analysis with no representation.
And I don't know if I said this to you last time. I definitely said it about your interview. I don't know if I said it to you, but no chance my son or daughter goes to the police alone to talk to them. I don't know if we discussed this. And I'm not saying, look, I'm not anti-cop. I work with first responders all the time. They get my respect, okay? But no way. No way. When you're looking to make a case, people have to be represented if they're going to talk to you. And I don't care if he did nothing wrong. I don't even care if he wasn't there. It's better if you can afford counsel to have it.
Listen, Chris.
Nah, that ain't how it work, Jig. If you innocent, man, you didn't do nothing, why get a lawyer, man? You supposed to go in there, talk to people, tell them everything you know, turn over your phone, do a polygraph test, give them a DNA sample, boy. That's why you know those boys is guilty, man. They didn't need lawyers, man. They should have went in there and just confessed. They know they did it. Why didn't they just give a confession? All that lawyering up, man. Don't listen to these people. That's not how we do it in the hood, Jig. Jig, where you from? You from the hood? Are you from the hood, Jig? Come on, man.
They're going to talk to you. And I don't care if he did nothing wrong. I don't even care if he wasn't there. It's better if you can afford counsel to have it.
Listen, Chris, this is why we have Miranda rights, right? This is a right.
Yeah, but that's only when they're taking you into custody. They can come in, let's come talk to me, and before you know it,
Well, here's the thing. If you interview a person and they are not free to leave, and you have not made it clear, or you have not read the Miranda rights, then you don't have a right to talk to them whatsoever.
That's right.
When we bring a person in because we have an investigatory reason to talk to them, meaning that, like if you listen to it, your statements can be used against you in the court of law. So voluntarily coming into the police station is not automatic that it's all very clear that you can leave.
Right.
Once we get you in the interrogation room, are you under the impression that you can just walk out of this at any time? And are you aware that whatever statements that you give to me can be used against you in the court of law? This is not off the record. So
having a lawyer is not necessarily reason for suspicion.
I'm
what
a
up,
police
Great Faith?
advocate, and you better never
shout out to Great
talk
Faith,
to
you guys.
a police officer without representation in a situation like this.
Yeah,
If you
I
drive in the car
totally
and
get it.
I
get it, but I get the family's suspicion. I get the family being triggered. I get the family being heartbroken and desperate and upset. I mean, it all makes sense. All the feels make sense.
It makes sense until you hear the other side, and then it starts to become questionable. Because the thing is that why didn't they talk to Warren them about this before they ever went public?
So what they're saying right now, you guys, why didn't Nolan's mother and father and them talk to Warren? Because Warren is the one who gave the initial phone call to Nolan's mother. And again, they could have spoke with the boys one-on-one if they wanted to, put a tape recorder on anything. Thank you, Great Faith. Thanks for joining. And that's what I'm saying, you guys. This makes a great point. Like, why did they choose this other direction than to talk to Nolan's friends directly before pushing this whole public, charade of, Benjamin Crump and the powers that be. And, due to circumstances of Mississippi's history, we got to make sure we investigate before we investigate. Electoral counts don't matter in this election. We're not looking for anybody in particular, but he went out there with 4 YT boys and he didn't come home. Don't that mean it's a little suspicious? He was the only one out there, folks. I rest my case. BenjaminCrump.com.
The thing is that why didn't they talk to Warren them about this before they ever went public? Why didn't they just talk to him? Why didn't they talk to Tristan? Why didn't they talk to them? I don't know,
but I could understand being so overwhelmed and immediately concerned that something bad happened to him. Who knows? Maybe somebody said something to them that made them suspicious. But, in that kind of state, it's not like they're acting by their best lights. You know what I mean? They're in the most pain imaginable to a parent.
Facts. That is true.
I agree to that.
That is true.
I consent to that.
Thank you, Alio.
I think that is a fair statement. I don't know what I would do in that situation. I think I know what I would do, right? In my opinion, but I have a former police officer background, right? I mean, I'm a former police officer. Brother? I'm talking to everybody because I know y'all may have talked to the police, but I'm not going to know what you said to the police. If you guys are willing to talk to me, let's come together. Let's talk. What do you know? Who saw him last? What was he drunk? Was he drinking? We need to talk. Who else? Whose number you got?
Was Javon there? What did Javon's mother get out of Nolan's phone? Why didn't Javon make sure his bestie friend didn't return back with him? That's what I want to know.
Talk to me. Let's come together. Let's talk. What do you know? Who saw him last? Was he drunk? Was he drinking? We need to talk. Who else? Whose number you got? I need to talk to them. I want to talk to their parents.
What's your take on that, Brandon? There's this division now. I got hit with this a little bit. I don't even understand why I got hit with, but that's a different story. I'm not.
Chat, this is how Javon is looking at this whole thing right now, chat. This is how he's looking at it.
Saying that Nolan Wells was a known alcoholic who was, fall down drunk that day. I've just reported what has been said on your interviews and others, that he was there partying with everybody else and that he was known to drink. So it's not like he didn't drink, and he was partying with people. And now, again, I saw on the platform where the mother's saying, oh, that's not true. That's being said about him. I mean, what's your understanding of this?
Here's one of those other things where can I trust, not in the nefarious way, but can I trust what Mama is saying? Because Mama is contending with her son's reputation too. Now, anybody with
which is stellar, by the way. I haven't heard a bad word about the kid.
The kid is the.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Nolan, man. R.I.P. to that young man. And this is bad for his legacy, for his, friendships, to throw him under the bus and act like he had friends that hated him basically off the color of his skin. Come on, man. That ain't it, man. Nah, Jig, it is it. You know Rosa Parks, man. You know what Martin Luther King had to do, man. Hey, Mississippi, they still going by those old rules, man. Jim Crow. Jig, look up Jim Crow right now, man. Look up Jim Crow laws, man. That's why they getting away with this, man. They enforcing Jim Crow laws on Nolan and his family, man. They want that boy not to get justice. Understand, man. They still behind, man. They ain't even got iPhone 12s, bruh. They don't got iPhone 12s, Jig. Understand, man. Technological wise, they still drinking out of water fountains out there, man. And some of them say colored only. Colored bathroom only, Jig. It's still like that down there, man. Hey, Jig. If you ask me, there's still some people out there picking in the fields, bro. Real talk. Real talk, gang. They still out there picking in the fields, Jig. They out there right now picking.
The kid was I don't want to say a god, but he was a mini god. Like nobody has anything bad to say. No
Right.
one. Matter of fact, his parents. I floated an idea when I was talking to them. Like, could it be possible that he was doing something like this, and it was something potentially criminal? One of the parents almost screamed at me at the idea of never would Nolan do anything like that. Nolan was a perfect kid. I mean, I'm telling you, even the other parents are defending Nolan. But anyway, the whole thing about drinking, Chris, come on, man. We know you're not going to Horn Island at 18, 19, 20, and you're not getting...
It's Horn Island. We're plastered, bro.
There's a video out right now. We posted it. It's all over the internet. They pan the thing. You see Nolan in the water. You see everybody with drinks in their hand. You see another kid passing out drinks. There is no way that Nolan is not having a drink. And there are accounts that people told me that Nolan had a lot of drinks. Now, Warren said when he saw Nolan at 3, Nolan seems to be fine. People that saw Nolan after 3 said that he had been drinking.
J&E.
Now,
J&A, thank you,
nobody
J&A.
really knows what's the contributing factor because you don't really know. You could be drinking a lot and you could be getting woozy from exhaustion. Because, Chris, I went out there for an hour and a half. I think I was at Horn Island. My arms are peeling now because I got sunburn. I wanted to take a nap.
Nah,
This is his son just beaming on
Jig, let me say something. Man, he don't like BOK people, man. He talk about sunburn, man. BOK people don't get sunburn. What is he talking about, man? He on that Michael Jackson, Sammy Sosa. He bleached his skin, man. Thank you, Anna. You know he did, Jig. He don't care about his people. Black people don't even get sunburn. We black. How we get sunburn? I don't need sunburn. I'm already black. How he got sunburn? Jig, he ain't for the people, Jig. Don't believe this, man. He cooning, man.
Chris, I went out there for an hour and a half. I think I was at Horn Island. My arms are peeling now because I got sunburn. I wanted to take a nap. This is his son just beaming on me, and I wasn't even drinking or nothing. I wasn't even in the water. I jumped in the water to get to the island and jumped in the water to get back on the boat. I mean, it was like a 20, 30-minute boat ride. And, man, I wanted to go take a nap. Imagine being out there for 6 hours.
Damn.
Drinking.
Yeah, not hydrating,
crazy.
drinking booze.
You just drinking beer and stuff.
Listen, I get it. I mean, I just thought it was interesting that,
But
you know,
people, Chris, people have, this is becoming more than it ever should have been because it reveals the internal racism that black people have. And I'm not saying anybody else is racist.
Thank you, daughter.
I'm just speaking from black people. Every time remember the Carmelo thing? You had people saying they were glad that white boy got killed. People made rumors and lied all about this kid's character, and they defamed him and everything. Then you go to trial.
R.P. Austin, man.
Carmelo Anthony was guilty. He was sentenced. It was clearly a disproportionate use of what he would consider self-defense. It wasn't right. He was wrong. He stabbed him. He admitted to stabbing him. You had an entire wave of the black community that if you decided you were going to say something about Oscar Metcalf that was positive, if you were to come out and say that Carmelo Anthony was wrong, you got lectured.
Jig, man, I remember you out there pushing for Austin, man. You worse than Officer Tatum, Jig. Man, you one of the biggest tap dancing, shoe shining, you know what I'm saying, monkey suits wearing, big lip having. I hate you, Jig, but I just can't stop watching you, bruh. It's something about you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just that. But I don't like you, but I'm gonna watch you though anyway, because I gotta keep my enemies close. Man, free Carmelo!
Called you every name in the book. And look at what happened in the case. I knew what happened because I'm a cop and I know what the laws are. This case is very similar. If you don't say that these white boys did something wrong, and I almost would challenge you, Chris, to try this, but I don't want you to try it because, it can become ugly. But I almost want you to say, I don't think they did it. And watch your voicemails and watch your Instagram messages. You're going to get your life threatened. I just played like 3 calls that Ben Warren
See, the difference between me and them, I don't check my emails. You got to tell me personally Or Miss Glenda got to tell me, somebody who, that's on panel with me got to tell me, hey, Jig, we sent you something. I'm going to check it out. I ain't checking that stuff. I know I got hate mail. I know Yo, I know I got hate DMs. Hey, it's just come with the territory when you're speaking facts and you're not running with the crowd and you're looking for truth. Again, when we're asking for receipts, people don't like that. They want you to follow the crowd. They want you to just go with the status quo, and I'm not going to do that. Now, if somebody's guilty, for sure, they got to sit down. They do. I'm not for no injustices at all. But in this particular case, there's no foul play. These young men love Nolan. Nolan loved them. They spent a lot of time with him. And I don't feel like they would have any reason to unalive Nolan. Not with all the good things people have been talking about it. So I can't go with that. I can't just say, hey, just because they happen to be a different ethnicity, they don't like Nolan. Just because Mississippi history, they unalive Nolan. I can't go with that. It's 2026, bro. It ain't 1801. None of that's going on. We're way past that. We got cars that are driving themselves right now. We got smartphones who are smarter than some of these people who say these kids are guilty.
Listen, guy. Dudes are saying, we're going to kill you. We're going to come kill your kid. We're going to catch y'all out. He gave $50,000 towards finding out what happened to Nolan. It's a racial thing. And in our country, it's completely divided on these topics every single time. And it's because these race hustling activists, they come out and interject race. Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf had nothing to do with race. It's a young man making a poor
Austin,
decision
man. Sad.
that ruined his life. No race is involved in this, man. We don't have any reason to believe any one of these boys had a racial
Well, I
animus.
agree with that. We don't have any
Jig,
reason
Jig. You know Carmelo was sitting underneath that canopy, man, chilling, man, reading the Bible. Those boys came through, V-line straight to him, slapped the Bible out of his hand. We don't want to read no scripture today, boy. Say your name, Carmelo Anthony. Say it again. Your name is Toby now. Say Toby. And he had to defend himself, man. He was accosted by 5 of them. That's how they get down, man. Then he barely poked him and escaped. His life was in danger.
Poor decision that ruined his life. No race is involved in this, man. We don't have any reason to believe any one of these boys had a racial
Well, I
animus.
agree with that. We don't have any reason to believe right now in what's going on with Nolan Wells. We have no reason to believe.
But Chris, why do they bring it up? Why would they bring it up?
I mean, we both know why they bring it up, because it was that initial picture is one black guy and a bunch of white guys, and it seemed like 5 guys went out, 4 guys came back, and it's the black guy. But that's not image. Right. I know it's not accurate, but that was the image.
Right, and that image in some people's minds,
and it's Mississippi.
Right. But it's they have a race. They live life through a racist lens.
And it's Mississippi again. Why does Mississippi, the current Mississippi, have to carry that baggage of some stuff when none of these generations currently are alive? Like, why they have to carry that? Why do they have to put that on their shoulders and hold that up like they did any of that? That's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I don't like. I don't like that we're putting a history of maybe foul stuff, absolutely foul stuff that happened in the past, but we're going to put that on the young men of today that aren't even in those circumstances. You get what I'm saying? I don't rock with that. I don't subscribe to that. I definitely, like people to know their history, but we can't put somebody else's credit report and credit history on you, so we can't put that history on them, period. It's crazy.
I see a picture saying these boys